Let's go, NAVI.
We're here with Yanko as well.
Hello.
Oh, hell nah.
Oh. And already a bit of a clash over towards the apartments, which is where NAVI were looking ahead here in the pistol. But I don't know if that's where they're necessarily looking to end up. We still have the presence of JL over in Palace. Bro has taken space all the way through T-spawn. There's a lot of moves being made in this pistol round. But eventually, someone will get caught. Something will come undone. And it's going to start with Bro right here, tapping out Simple.
Why is he so
in
deep?
Top mid.
Frustrating way to lose the first man, and NAVI is so
JL.
split. They can't do anything about this player
tapped
right now. He could be anywhere, and in fact, he is flanking the apps. Over on the A side, JL trying to get out. Bit gets his pick out in the window, and Bro has to reset to mid or A because this looks like NAVI are going to waterfall out into this bomb site. JL's managed to creep his way under. Bomb's been dropped down bottom mid. This is a mess right now. This is just a death match for NAVI.
Why is the bomb
They've got to win some fights right here, right now. It's not going to happen.
How are we so bad on pistols?
And everyone dies. Dear, oh dear, NAVI.
All the pistols weren't even close.
It was a weird defaulty round, right, with the early information push from Bro just outflanking NAVI, and once Simple dies then it becomes really weird. They still had a chance if they could hit a couple of shots, but Monte was on point in this one.
Monte have not been confident with their CT side. They've even said it out loud as well. But I've loved the active style.
Bro,
what did
happy.
you make of it back on Anubis? Do you think it's
not for long,
it's welcome
though.
for them right now, Yanko?
Yeah, I think
Full
that's
equal
how they
Navi,
have
let's
to
see
play.
it.
Try and disrupt Navi, make things
Simple
more
with a Zaza
complicated
Deagle
for them, make them adapt on the fly. With some of the communication issues still present for Navi, you know, that can prove to be a problem.
Well, Simple and Bit buy up Deegs. Everyone else waits around for them to be dropped. Taking their sweet time.
First fight's going to be on Waro in top mid.
Oh, he's going to farm.
We've seen him with the MP9. Good nade damage.
This is the first game?
Ow.
Yes.
Ema in a bad way
But
at
second
the end
map.
of that. So NAVI just going to go back, try and set up these pistols to do something. Bit and Simple with them.
We got the 2 semifinals today.
The 2 big-time
Grand
players for
finals
NAVI
tomorrow.
on that last map.
CSGO's last biggest
Bro
tournament.
has missed his timing.
Did I say that
crawl
before?
out through lower.
Just
But it
making sure.
shouldn't really matter. Alexi only has this Glock, and there's even a backstab.
Ooh, big
Waro,
flank.
who was last seen aggro in top mid, runs all the way through spawn, is immediately dinked, and he's getting wrapped through Palace. They're going to try and crunch him in the spawn. Simple will trade that out. But in the final 25 seconds, NAVI just want to die here. Luckily enough, Monte will oblige them. And so Some Die Young and his teammate over towards A should be able to keep this clean, but Simple lands another blinder. 15
10 seconds
as they try cross in with the bomb.
No
more for
Simple
Simple.
up 50.
And so Some Die Young will get rid of him. 3 kills in that round.
About all you can ask for with 2 Deagles. It's not a bad showing at all by NAVI, but the guns are gathered, and the round is as well by Monte. 2-0 up, and NAVI come in with a buy round. Monte were able to win all pistols and conversions, and even the first gun round back on Anubis as well, so they were off to hot starts on both halves. Can NAVI get in there early?
Oh, middle aggression. A lot faster
It's all full
here
by
from
Vamo.
NAVI. Same could be said for Monte, though,
Bit.
who play it quick, down through dark. 2 players pushed, and Bit's not ready for that. Some Die Young secures the opening kill, and now him and Krasnal able to just fall back, go through the motions in the apartments. They even drop a deep smoke before they leave. They're out of there. There's no chance at the trade here over towards B for NAVI.
They've seen a lot, but they haven't
Please,
had
please, 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 please.
Up, and Ema walks into an off angle from Bro. Almost
Simple.
oversteps it. Boost up could be a problem.
Come on, come on,
Simple
come on,
could
come on,
just flick up to that headshot angle, but he can't find the connecting shot.
Bro, we are so
goes back
slow
for
today,
more.
no?
That's greedy, but he has an appetite.
How
3
is that
kills
not a
from the
sing-
Dane,
how's it no
and
refrag?
JL on his own.
What's he even meant to do here?
JL 1v5. If he wins this,
Has
I'll do a 24-hour
onto
stream.
this first fight, but not even looking in the right place. Krasnal just plays it on a timing, jumps up,
That was
knocks
close.
out JL, so everyone dies for NAVI. A flawless round from the Monte ranks, and they get out of it with 4 AKs upgraded as well. So a great way to open this up if you're Monte.
Never.
They take the pistol, now they
Fuck
take
a
the first
24-hour,
rifle
man.
round, and not even a single kill for
Oh god,
NAVI.
and before you pull up a clip, did I say at one point I'll do a 24-hour at a milli?
CT side right now. Monte taking
There
no
must be
prisoners.
some crazy clip where I said I will do this and this
NAVI
at a milli.
anti-eco,
Follow us.
Pistol armor.
MONTE has-
Latter. Warrow's caught on the
I hope
line.
those are all
Jump
lost.
quickly as Alexi B storms out middle with a Tech 9. He makes it to Con as well. He knows Samdayung is here. Oh dear, this could go very
Alexi.
wrong for Samdayung. Alexi's patience. Unless Kraz now clears him from Cat, seems unlikely. Alexi just goes for it, sending through the smoke. Still dies to Samdayung, not Demka, who falls off stairs, calling for help, and support is there. Monte come in swinging and throwing
Nice.
fists. Another kill
3v3
from Samdayung. 3-on-3. NAVI are in the bottom side, but they won't make it much further with Bro back in spawn. Park
What is
denied,
happening, man?
And so does any chance of making this round interesting.
Guys, I'm closing
How
the
did
prediction.
Alexi mess
Last
that up?
chance.
I don't know.
Just pan the Tech 9, bro. You know, I felt like he was trying to be too slow with it in order to be accurate. Thought he had a little bit more time before dying. But yeah, that could have really been massive for NAVI.
Yo,
recovery from
who
Monte,
started
they
to
don't
who
even
said
let the
that
bomb
first?
be planted.
Mods, we need a perma
Yeah, I
ban.
think in the first gun round, that was to be
Oh,
expected.
hell
from Monte,
no.
especially
Holy
with
pound.
losing a couple of guns, having an SMG, Bit just can't really hold the B app. So very quickly a 4-0 start for Monte.
Come on.
Not uncharted waters for NAVI, though.
Kick
They've been
Alexi
hit
B.
before,
I'm pretty
they've
sure he's
managed to
still
recover,
streaming on
so
Twitch, no?
Let's see what the captain of Alexi's cooked up here on this T side. Got a bit of a B walk. Heavy in mid for Monte.
Bomb towards B.
As you showed in the skybox, they're
Only
brawling for
Krasnal
it,
there.
but there's no one here. Krasnal trying to get back in sight in time, and he's caught switching off in the open. It's a
whoa, whoa.
disaster.
Nice.
Bro falls after a kill as well. So NAVI have well and truly opened the B site. They've lost players in the process, though. Ema on an important lurk tries to
Ooh,
keep the
imagine,
strain going,
bro.
but as long as he lives, there's no way Monte can win this round. They've come hunting for him, throwing themselves out of window.
Nine.
And even though Warrow hits the kill, I don't know if there's time for this round. With no kit, NAVI have no reason to send a fight his way.
Gem time.
Yeah, I think that was maybe even,
Nice.
you know, simple calling at the start of the round that he wants to go B with the AWP, knowing that Warrow sometimes goes for that deep peek like we've seen, trying to take B apps control, and doesn't really pan out, but okay. We didn't get the opening we wanted, and then we can go from that into just a search on B, right? Like, there's no smoke, there's nothing. Okay,
And
there's a chance they're fighting for mid.
Closed.
Or if not,
I told you.
and Beat finds the entry on Krasnal, good timing, fast trade, and round pretty much over there.
That's also a sick jump as well, for those who don't know. Like, that's a hard jump to hit, and if Simple, the fact that he's going for that, if he misses that with the bomb timer so low, he might not even get out of apps in time. So
Yeah,
boss.
but he's feeling it.
Oh, he's
it feels
feeling,
like
yeah.
Sasha's back.
the fact that he goes for it shows that he's gonna hit it. He's got the confidence, he believes in his movement, something you have to
Damn
practice.
QQ,
sure.
0 kills.
Very smooth. I love those skill jumps. I
JL
feel like we
too.
don't have
JL
enough
again with a
Counter-Strike
slow
over the
start.
years.
Come
They've
on,
just
buddy.
been kind of cut out of this game. I feel less in CS2 as
0-4
well.
2 times in a row.
It's a shame. But on the dying days of Go, Simple shows us we can still do some tricks.
Bit more of a dry contact round here for NAVI. They have Simple just posted on that AWP. He's trying to be
So
the
chat,
guy to kickstart
Will
these
even
rounds.
CS2 tournaments be on
And he's
subtech?
been very patient here, hoping that someone
They
from Monte
hard-coded
gets a little
to disable
curious as to
128,
what's
right?
going on. They've already got a lot of control over in
Interesting.
middle. They were 3 strong there at the top of the round.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of
Warrow's
pros
pushed all the way
crying
up,
now.
playing this with Samdayung. So Monte were never going to feel this like pressure to go peeking into ramp. They've already got information. So Simple can wait here till the end of time. He's going to have to make a move. Ema has helped out with that kill in mid. Suddenly Warrow feeling a little more pressure.
When
'cause his
CS2
back
inspect
line's
server,
open,
Oscar's working
tries
on
to
it.
push forward.
Oh,
The rest
he
of
isn't,
NAVI
I
now
don't know.
walking out at ramp into
Where?
Demka, holding from default. I know about him inside of the site. Now they've got to deal with him. Demka swinging out on the back of flashes
What?
from his teammates. Nails another. JL caught looking the wrong way. Demka just being annoying, harassing these players at ramp, constantly switching up positions. NAVI, they try to go back. There's not really time to go anywhere else here. They've just got to follow through with this play.
15 seconds though.
Kill in mid, if anything, tempts them
We're heading
to
into
try
the
their
2-stack.
hand at the round, but with 15 seconds, they've got to be flawless on the approach here.
Yeah, 2 players in position. There's no way Na'Vi can win this. They have to clear this.
Come on, come on, come on. 7 seconds.
Caught on the ladder. He will get traded after
Oh,
one. And the
fuck.
loose. There's no time. Warren
Oh,
won't give the kill.
fuck.
Alexi saves the AWP, and it's going to be Monty holding on once again to this
That's a
CT
tilting
side. Awkward
round.
one for Na'Vi. Felt like they did want to reset B, and maybe they doubted it after a couple of seconds, and they just had to recommit, even though Ema gets the kill. Monty did the same. They peeled back for 1 second, then they decided, no, we just have to stick with our guns, believe that Na'Vi haven't made that rotation.
I think they wanted to go A, but realized they haven't made pretty much any noise on the map. So Alexi goes back to smoke window for Ima to come up underground. That's when he gets the kill, though. So his position is known. He wants to relocate. That prolongs everything. And in the end, Navi runs out of time to adjust.
Oh,
Yeah, man,
that's
please.
fine. It's too high. If Ima shoots lower, he gets the kill. There's nowhere to go. Trap by him.
That's
Short
too high,
shot.
bro.
It's
Rock
clear.
solid.
He should be dead. They saw him. They know he's here.
I can't believe, is he going to get out?
Pixel.
Sumdayung's out. Sumdayung survived. He survived that. Nade's in the top mid, and now Demka's even pushing.
Simple.
Trying to
Nice.
get more from this.
Don't know.
So Na'Vi get their 5v4. Not the kill they were actually looking for, but they still get it over in mid.
And it costs so much util. Sumdayung's low as well. So, yeah, it's worked out very well for Na'Vi. Surprised Demka pushes out. He's trying to assist SDY on his way out, but you know, no surprise to see Na'Vi are still holding top middle.
I think considering the money, this is where Monty has to just pick a site and stack. And in case they're wrong, they can just go into the following round. But they go already for an information play on A, so another good option. More risky,
50
but
seconds.
works out this
2
time.
defenders, 8
Freeze up
towards B.
2B. And maybe even a third. Krasnal hasn't committed with the push.
Nice.
Ooh, bro just comes swinging. That's a spam from Krasnal through smoke, but it's one that Na'Vi won't worry about. It's going to send them into B, into the AWP. At the back of the site, Waro does have a shot in this round.
Sumdayung starts running on the flank. He's trying to pick up a little bit more pace. Waro is even repositioning back out of market, actually conceding some of this site control. But he just saw the bomb on short. Going to try and find
leg shot.
in. It's only the leg. Ema makes it in with the bomb. Molly could tick him out. And it will get him right as he plugs in the numbers, but still that gives way to a 3-on-3. Suddenly Monty want to give this round a go. Made on a simple
3-on-3 retake. No kits available.
Bring him down low.
No util
Molly
available
short,
either.
slows Sumdayung down.
This is a done deal, right?
Try to get out the window, and that's where Alexi lays down the
Simple,
pain,
your barrel is
stops
big.
this retake. Warrior 2K
Careful, buddy.
can't find anything on this angle, and they're even trying to give chase.
Nice.
They'll knock that AWP out of the round right at the end. So Na'Vi don't just take a second, they make this one very expensive for Monty at a time where cash is tight. And so losing that AWP is a loss that will be felt by Monty in this upcoming round.
That was kind of strange from Waro in that round. He seemed a little bit scared that someone might be in B already, but the timing was on his side. He had a molly as well, so he could have just stayed in the side. You know,
We got the
kill,
Sasha.
use the molly, buy more time for SDY on the flank.
Felt like he was trying to live for retake so he could wait for Sumdayung on the big flank, but yeah, for a second Monty almost rotated out of B as well, so a bit of a miscom or misunderstanding of that round. Na'Vi will take it every step of the way. They convert a clean post plant. And Monty's first timeout is forced. Emo looking more comfortable on this map. Very slow start to the series. Had a late game activation, a couple of rounds, but really wasn't reliant on him. His T-side on Anubis was, well, whack.
Full investment from Monte, and it's a lousy
for
one.
Both teams, really. For Monty, obviously the buy isn't ideal, but
AVP on
might
Voro.
not expect an op in this round. You can see it's 3 pistols.
Safe A1S and Deagles. Hero AVP Voro.
For Monty, the pistols play first, the guns play first.
Force buy, but
it's a boost into ladder room for Waro.
Blood has to deliver, let's see it.
First. Orb doesn't connect and he gets mollied out, so Na'Vi have full mid control.
Yeah, they even have the info that the Orb's in play. You really wanted that first shot fired to be the killing blow, right? For like a 5v4 start to the round would have been perfect, because like Yanko was saying, this Orb even being in play is a bit of an oddity, and Na'Vi shouldn't have been ready for it. Now they know, thanks to that shot ringing out from short, and so they might slow down just a tad. They know that that AWP's going to look to reposition, right? Warrow's not going to hang around. Up in the window now, he's waiting for
JL 0 ADR, you're trolling, right?
Misses. Ema gets rid of him.
Nice, Ema.
That AWP
Ema,
lost
bro.
in the window, and Ema knows with
0
this
ADR, JL.
taken and the AWP locked down.
What?
And under Navi's
Mayonnaise
control,
cosplay.
there should be a way back in for Monte. Krasnal at the back of the site, 1 kill off the 5-7, but his work in this round is not done
0-7
yet.
with
He's
0
gotta do
ADR.
more, and with only 1
That
kill
is
from the
disgusting.
Behold, this is Navi's round all day long.
Yeah, recovery mission, trying to get guns out and save now, but even Lurkers in
Hey, we're
position
still
to
winning,
stop
though.
that. Alexi backing connector with a vengeance, and Sundar Young just trying to save. Great round for Ema. We were just saying he was looking a little more comfortable here, and he showcases it with a perfect crouch peek, ducks the orb shot, and goes on to find 3 kills in the B-bomb site. Na'Vi with a 3rd round on this T-half.
You think he saw that from Just?
Yeah.
Harry?
Definitely could have done, right? It did have all the makings of a sort of just peek, just giving him the little wiggle, crouch slip, whoop, round the corner, wrecks you. Na'Vi building back into this. 2 in a row. First time they've taken consecutive rounds here. And with Monte broken, it's not going to stop after 2 for Na'Vi. And this is in spite of a kind of rough opener here for JL. Someone
Wait,
who's not
when are the grand
an
finals
issue
tomorrow?
back on Anubis.
And something
no
he
idea.
said that before the Eternal Fire game was, yes, they're very, fiery. They have a
4
specific
PM?
play style, and they're on fire.
That
at the
early in
moment.
the
They've been
morning?
beating everyone, but we feel like
That's nice.
we
Rise
have
and
the
shine once
knowledge
again,
and the
boys and
style
girls.
to weather down that aggression, to make them play a little bit more timid. And I think they've proven that so far, even in this series.
Oh, God.
With all the slow starts, right? That's when your opponents
I
can
got
play
it,
with
though,
a
I
lot of
got it.
confidence as well because of the economy and them
Nice.
having money in the bank. So being able, so far in 3 halves,
Full eco,
for
just
Navi
to
after
save
a bad
everyone else in
start
SE.
to really
Zeus!
regain control fairly quickly.
You gotta be trolling, bro.
I think speaks to how much they've improved.
Pathetic try.
Wow. Great shooting from Bit and Ema. Firepower pieces of Na'Vi coming in at the right time in this series. Again, Monte starts strong, but we've already forgotten about that 5-1 lead, that 4-0 start. Na'Vi are very much in the driving seat on this T side. And Warrow, don't think he can even buy up the orb either, so problems with money for Monte. It's actually Na'Vi to call the timeout off of the streak.
I mean, Na'Vi are in a very important situation in the game, right? They're at this point where they're they're taking control of the money, and they need to keep capitalizing on this. The longer they can keep Monte without, the AWP, think about what Warrow's able to do when he has that gun. Think about how many openers this guy finds, how often he tries to throw himself into the action. You're
Who won the first map?
on
Navi.
removing options from Monte
It's our match map.
via, what they're able to buy, and this round is a good example of that.
Here we go.
There are limitations here. You are working within some confines, and Na'Vi, the longer they can keep you there, the better they feel. They're looking for 4 in a row, and if they can pick that up, suddenly it's a tie game with money gone for Monte, and Na'Vi would look to take the lead. So this is a power position, and we got to see if Na'Vi can hold on to it.
Simple again with a spawn going
Let's
for
go,
the B
bruh.
pick, looking for an AWP or an aggressive B-Apps player. It's just Krasnal jumping. Talking of aggression, is coming down on the other side.
Full A1Ss on
Take
Monty,
round,
but
this won't
bad
matter if
util.
Navi just exec right now. They have Alexi B in mid, kicking up some dust, causing a bit of a commotion. Jump spots Bit. Krasnal uses his util, plays safe, and calls for support.
No RVP on Voro.
1 kill from Bro over on short. This is a round where the
JL, come on,
individuals
first
have
kill.
got to shine for Monte,
like
and
that?
they will.
What?
Krasnal and Bro, 2 kills between the 2 of them.
That's bad.
So 1 man remains. It's Ema.
2 ADR on
Right now
JL.
for Na'Vi is this guy. But a 1v4.
He's doing worse than
Knocked
Mayonnaise.
out of the round. The odds ever against him here.
He's at 3 idea.
Even crossing in mid is so far from guaranteed, so far from free. Some Young watches on from back of the connector, and that kill comes his way for free. Ema walks
JL,
out,
please,
back
bro.
turn, they
Your
get
birthday
shut
was
down.
yesterday, not
Great
today.
round from Bro and Krasnow. Monte had no util to slow down that B play. They had nothing to make life too miserable for Na'Vi there. It was fully at the behest of the individuals having to carry that round, and that's what Monte do. This lovely sequence from Krasnow really did just shut down the B play, because if he falls only getting 1, suddenly it's like a 2v4 with the bomb down over
Mods
towards
delete
B.
really sad.
And Na'Vi could try and make something out of that.
Just use Satch instead. It's much
But
better.
it never gets that far, and so an important round for Monte to pick up. They do it pretty cleanly as well.
What a shit emoji.
The name of the game, though, is consecutive rounds on the CT side, so we'll see. They're a little bit more timid at the start of the round, so expect a reaction in the mid round for Monte. And that's the vibe before the smoke blooms goes for
Our
the
top fragouts down.
Being kill defined, considering the impact team has been having on this T-half, and that's very early timing in middle to go for Con.
Satch is just better. You can rename it to really sad if you want.
Or control, so let's see what Monte decides to do. Do they just play the numbers? They do have Demka in shadow, so that's going to help if any A hit comes through in terms of crossfires.
I love the bait here with the jump from
50
Bro
seconds.
boosting Krasnow. He's even going to smoke him off. He doesn't want Na'Vi to actually commit. But if they do, they're going into dangerous
Sasha versus
territory.
Voro.
Simple v Woro scoped up, neither sees the other, and Woro repositions. Even this is dangerous, susceptible to a palace swing. He did spot Simple that time. It's JL yet to frag on ramp. These jump spots are coming in for Woro. He's just trying to keep the eyes on the prize. 25 on the clock.
20 seconds, the time is so low. Classic Na'Vi round. We're gonna explode last second. 3 defenders in A right now.
Ramp, and now he's even got support from Some Young.
Not a lot of util on Monte left,
So
just a
late
double
for
nade.
Na'Vi, and they're going into
Oh,
one hell of
fuck
a
me.
crossfire.
Oh, fuck me.
Get through it. Some Young. What a beautiful sequence. On for the ace.
Oh my god!
Some Young. An
What?
ace round versus Na'Vi.
It's got to feel good.
That is
great.
crazy. The
And
team
he
that
played
benched him.
perfectly. The reposition for Woro to let him
God
push up in front
damn.
of him. He can swing off the AWP if the AWP has contact on ramp. And the whole time Woro just jump
God
spotting. Tiki
damn.
to Con with 20 seconds of it, trying to wait for the kill. Simple scoping.
That was
Tiki,
a
but you
fucking
can't wait
ace
forever. You've
against the
eventually
full
got to go.
buy.
He gets them in transition, in the open, trying to get into the
Sheesh.
A side. Great shots for Some Young.
Simple thinks he's him. Hero AK.
And Woro is now alive as well.
I did, you know where?
Guys,
on
this
Anubis,
is bad.
it was Simple and Bit kind of rising to the
That's a
occasion
tilter.
in this grudge matchup. It's now Some Young really taking matters into his own hands here. With Woro bringing that all back out and finding one of these openers. He's so good at securing. Na'Vi
AK
are
Scalvenge,
immediately
though.
in hot water to open up this hero gun round.
Bit, second highest
Juggled onto
headshot
Bit now.
percentage ever. Right behind Scream.
Could get lost forever up here in mid. Woro waits and it delivers that kill. So the AK now gone from the Na'Vi ranks. And Monte have an 8th round looming. They've just got to finish it. 2 kills left and they should get them cleanly.
Just headshot him,
Krasnow
bro.
wins his fight over towards B, and even though Alexi gets out mid, besting Woro, surely
Alexi
he gets
1v5.
no further than this. Swung from the connector. Some
JL,
will close with a
0
double.
and 10.
We've got
What?
a game here, and Na'Vi have got to break in at the end of their T-side. 4 is not enough in a matchup like this.
And look, man, early on when Na'Vi kind of just started to get on the board, when they streaked those 3 rounds together,
Seen
JL was
ADR.
shut down 0-7.
0 and 10, 0
assists. Was still gonna
assists.
find a way into this in spite of him having a slow start. But we're at the point now
Fuck
where maybe
me.
it's hitting no longer a slow start.
Did
It's
you
just
see
kind
how
of
the
dead half
mayonnaise thing went
from
viral?
JL, 0 and 10.
And he's
Still
trying
yet
to
get a
repeat it?
kill. Na'Vi need it.
Yo, not in the semis, Gango.
In a lot of these rounds, he's been left kind of solo lurking over towards A, but there's no
That's filming a
pressure
YouTube video
from
right
JL.
now.
If anything, it's more of a liability right now.
And another B opening from Simple, really expecting Woro to come B apps at some point, but instead Woro finds an entry on mid. So now the round resets, and this is where Monte has had the most success, right? Finding an early opening and then falling back And that's where NAVI has struggled the most, adjusting in these 4v5s or just rounds that prolong themselves where they don't get an entry kill. So we'll see if this time around they'll do a better job. Problem is a lot of times they only have one player towards A and they have to go for these connector splits, which can be really tricky.
Especially...
You look at the ramp setup, right? Like those are some angles that you don't really expect coming A.
40 seconds
Sunday
remaining.
Young
We're heading
round
once
the
again
palm of his
towards A.
hand, and Simple in connector.
It's a double ramp
The ramp
setup.
fully
That is
taken.
scary, bro.
Monte ready to turn around and watch that A side. Simple shot by Sunday Young, and the bomb is there as well. Alexis is going to try and take it. Miss flash, but not the end of the
Simple
world.
will slowly
As
start
Navi
getting
get
tilted,
up
Chad.
connector. What cost?
He's dying in
30
very
seconds,
annoying
3
ways.
on 5, and it's getting worse as Krasnov finds a couple. Alexis
And then
thrust into the clutch.
after
and
dying, he
what
has to look
he's
at a
destined
1080R
for. There's no
011
way to
JL.
plant. They're still down on ramp. He misses his shot, and
the 011 guy probably tries to cheer him up.
and take 9 rounds
This is not
on the CT side. NAVI running out of runway here on their map pick.
And again, they don't really come up with a good solution in a 4v5 and just don't nowhere close the site or planting the bomb or anything along
This
the
is
swords.
our map pick.
Even a 4-man.
Whoa, from
a
bit?
bit unhappy about that.
That's
one.
crazy.
Even a 4-man going
What?
connector with an op who can hold cat, that can be okay, right? Because maybe you can get out a plan for cat and
Bro,
and,
seeing
and
bit
play
Matt
out
is
the
rarer
round
than a
from
knife.
there, but that was a sick shot from SDY onto Simple.
Oh, they're out and about, but for how long? Na'Vi
Here we go.
ramping on the
The
A
Rage
side,
A rush.
They don't smoke Warrow, and you gotta smoke Warrow. He finds Bit on the cross. Demka can give it up. He doesn't need to die on this hill. Getting back towards CT spawn. Maybe we have a retake after all, but this bomb getting it planted is the most difficult part, and Demka's stubborn. He swings out again. He has gifted a gun and a way in, but Monte have more men.
Nice,
flying
Alexi.
through CT spawn.
2v2,
Messy
2v2.
spray for Krasnow. It might be up to the AWP instead.
Alexi onto the ace.
2v2. Alexi fakes it out with a little tap, and Warrow bites. Alexi has 1 bullet. in the
Emma
AK,
only
I
on the
think.
Tech
This
9.
is a problem if that's the case.
He needs
Warrow's
more
getting
bullets.
Closer. His teammate putting pressure on the reloads off. Alexi waits. Warrow misses that time.
Come
He
on,
misses.
22
right
HP,
now.
Whoa,
I think Navi might
please.
be favorites, and Alexi's making
Alexi,
it so
ace!
Captain, he aces back. First it was Sundai Young, now it's Alexi B.
Just
Whatever it takes
pistols
to get T-side
against the
rounds for
full
Navi.
buy. That is crazy.
And this is how it
From the
usually
IGL as
goes,
well.
right? You struggle a lot in the gun rounds. You're playing default. It's not working. You're not finding openings, and then you just
What
try
a
something
Torilla moment.
A bit more simple and straightforward with the pistols, and then it pans out. Demka really, unnecessary push there. I think probably a little bit frustrated with his game, and then wanting to make something happen against the pistols, but gets punished for it. And this time around, Monte isn't able to bring it back.
Nice, Simple.
Well, good opening from Simple, finally able to meet Warrow 2K in one of these opening clashes. And we'll take it. Feels like Simple's been chasing that dream all first half, and so finally round 15, a 5v4 from the Simple Warrow head-to-head. Bit tucked in under the window. Monte are prepared to fight for mid-control. They are 3 strong here, 2 on the catwalk,
Nice,
1 in the
Simple.
connector,
We
1
back,
in the window,
baby,
a
we
4th
back.
player even entering the fray. They scrap for mid, but they don't get out looking
3v2,
better
Emma.
off for it. They
Nice.
lose a man down in the connector as
Nice
Emma
setup,
closes
Monte.
this out with a clean double. 6 rounds found for Na'Vi, but it's Monte holding the lead at the end of this first
Not
half.
easy, though. Not easy, though.
The bold question
We're 0 and
to
3 on
kickstart the
pistols.
pistol round, isn't it?
Will
Thus
JL be
far.
able to get a kill?
Yeah,
This has
there's
to
a
be
couple.
ours.
There's actually a
JL,
couple of
time
good
to shine.
questions floating
Mayonnaise
around
was
here.
only
Let's
bad on
get
one half.
JL on the board and Na'Vi first pistol. We could do
Time
them
to
both
pop off
in one
now.
round right here.
Ooh, tantalizing prospect here, Harry. We'll have to find out. Monte want to explode out of Palace. We've got Krasnow, top con, smoke, and a flash to boot, and they will go running and gunning into Bit.
Bit.
Jiggling
Nice
up the
Bit.
stairs. Nice
Surely this is
way
our
to
first
start.
pistol.
5v4 found from Bit as he swings over the staircase, smoking his way. Now
Nice.
reposition.
There it is.
Nice, JL.
JL's on the board.
He's back.
First kill from JL.
Yeah, give that
So
a
let's
cheer.
send him into the pistol, shall we? Alexi helping out alongside him. And a 2v5 now for Monte as Warrow and Demka have got to see this one through to the very end.
So
it's only
goddamn
Warrow.
easy,
Bit
bro.
mops him up.
Wow.
And so NAVI win their first pistol round of the series, and JL gets his first kill of the match. To take a 7th for NAVI.
Numero
and
uno,
JL's
vamos.
in great spirits.
With the Overwatch chain, you already know.
Believing that's all there is, Harry. But I can't remember which in-game leader we talked to who said.
What a kill.
Sometimes we no, it was maybe Robs who said pistols are random, and sometimes our pistol is mostly like, let's just get the bomb down. So even if we lose, we can buy in the second round, and you can see that's exactly where Monte is doing. 5 Galils. This to me smells like a mid-swing immediately, no util. Let's just try to take advantage.
W crowd, bro.
Has an op.
Oh my god, how's he bit
Simple second round AWP
against Galils, and Simple on the big green. You love to see it. It's a confident display, and I think part of that comes from knowing that Monte will have Galils, right? Knowing they're going to buy up round 2. So Simple doesn't have to worry about SMGs or Tech 9s running him down. It's rifle on rifle action. He's got the big gun. Jump spotting a B is Alexi. JL looking for
nice rebirth.
He's done it again. Ema swings.
What a play,
Swinging
bro.
out under is another
What
man,
a shot.
Navi
What a kill.
disappeared into the bomb sites. Alexi holds strong. Simple not even needing
JL's
to show
remembering
this
what it feels like as well. Like, look at him. He was trying to be involved.
He's on
there.
a
He wanted
fucking
that
roll, man.
Second kill in the round.
Yeah.
Some die young. 1v5. Sure, he's had an ace today. He don't get this one.
It was funny because he was coming up underpass, and you felt like he might have first contact against the connector guy, but
If SDY wins this
Ema
round,
just
I'll give away my
finds the
souvenir
players
op
top mid
Dragonlord to one of
alongside
you guys.
JL. Alex with a stronghold on B, and I don't want SDY to save here. I want him at some point to try and get a kill or
Imagine.
2 and then die, because we'll get back into that weird cycle of he'll have a Galil, the rest of his team will have some pistols, but
Nice!
okay, this is actually better off for Monte.
That was a
now.
close one.
All 5 players can just buy a deagle, a flash or a smoke, you know, go for an eco, try to hit some good shots. And then if you end up losing, everyone has guns. It's a full buy round, and you can take it from there.
Oh, Monte, do they feel the
This,
burn?
I was going to say, right, the lead that they had, it's dissipated. It's about to be fully gone. 1 round between these teams and only pistols to protect the lead for Monte. Means NAVI are licking their lips at the promise of tying this game up at 9-all. Good
Big
nade
nade.
to start. That's the armored player as well. Krasnell had armor behind this pistol. Somewhere
what?
Young going to start it with the Deeg. Simple on the receiving end of that, and now they spill out ramp. Bit's got to contain
Nice.
this, and he will. Answers it valiantly.
That is disgusting.
Bit gets bro midair.
What a
Clean
round,
tap
bro.
from Ema to close that out.
He swapped back, I think.
No,
No,
oh, no,
Alexi
that's
ended up
no,
with
he
the
had
goal.
it from before.
That was
Okay.
nice.
Simple wrote, nice shot, lol.
Aww.
Fair enough. You got to give some Young the respect.
Yeah, he came crawling into that angle, though. I can see that coming.
Respect.
Nice save from Bit and Ema, and Navi do find 9, as they should. But this is where we need Monte to break through on the T half. Navi's
SUY,
first pistol and conversion
top
in the
fragging on the
series
whole
couldn't
server
have
right
come at a
now.
better time
19
as they
kills.
try and 2-0 and eliminate Monte from the semi-finals.
Oh, yeah. Ema's done very well to get out of the immense danger
Oh,
he
baby.
was in. JL!
He's back, baby.
Number
What a
3.
beast.
As he continues to find
Oh,
little advantages for NAVI.
man, compare this Emo to the one we had last map. He looked like a shell of this player, just unconfident, missing easy kills when they would come towards him. And yeah, now he's came in with some very important T-side entry rounds, and now he's just getting in and out, dipping his feet in the water.
It's an Ema you believe in,
Yeah.
right? Like, because back on Anubis, I was watching him and I'm like, oh, he's lost this fight. And he hadn't even taken it yet, you know? And he
Big
was
clan
probably feeling
jersey,
the
lol.
same way.
Blood did not get the
But
memo.
you can just tell in how he's poising himself, the posture he's taking on the map. A 3v4 here. As they do find JL on the catwalk. Can that be the way back in for Monte?
40
No one's
seconds.
in A. Just the cross cover. Navi, no, it's not B. They've cleared out the flank. They've pushed all the way through. So Simple's still watching short out of some concern for a late B attack. But Monte up connector, out ramp in the site. They're about to cross. Bits now have to leave Ema alone. Locked down by the bottom, so they don't clear him, though. And he swings on the bomb drop
baby.
as he drops the round for Navi. 4 kills from Ema. I'm
We are
believing as
feeling
well.
ourselves,
That's
man.
just beautiful, man. Like Ema gets baited for perfectly
God
by
damn.
Bit back in the back in jungle. Like tags himself in the molly and then runs away loud. So all of that is sound that Monte hear. They think they're playing on the back of a successful molly, locking out the jungle player. They think they've got a free path into the site, and in reality, they're baited into Ema with their backs turned. He gets teed up for a nice easy mowdown.
Yeah.
And NAVI, double digits, lead taken, flawless on the CT side so far. It's just down to pistols now for Monte, and a fast B play being dealt the way of
JL
NAVI.
Habibi. Oh, that molly.
As they run the molly, they take so much damage through it.
JL's back.
Yeah.
And JL
Come on,
is
come on,
well and
no.
truly in the firing line. 3,
Let them have it,
almost
man.
the 4th. But even last round, Harry, he was screaming, and I do love the energy this guy's bringing. Even if he's having a 0-kill half, he will come through and bring some good energy Navi's way. They need that historically and in present. But NAVI now poised to run away with the CT side and enter the grand finals.
Across the first, 5 rounds here that NAVI have taken, they've lost 3 players total, to give you an idea of how dominant these rounds have been. This is NAVI kicking it up a gear. The question has now been poised to Monte. Do they have what it takes? Is there more left in
the
tank?
anti-Loba play.
Some Young seems to think so.
Confident opener, but not going to work out. Flash falls very deep. Some Young gets good warning it's coming.
Really, Xander. GG's Habibti.
Paul trying to trade. Oh, the spot comes in. They won't give him that, but they do still have Alexi pushed up deep.
Yes.
Monte's still in their default. And Simple freed up
sexy
to
A1S.
rotate.
They've tried to bait Alexi into the push here, spamming all the way down to the reload, but he never commits to it. Simple does come back.
It's very quiet right now. Monte are going for the mid-take at the minute mark.
50 seconds.
And it will be afforded to them. NAVI don't have the numbers, being a man down, to hold this off. Set Warrior up on Catwalk, but this will not be a B hit. The bomb's going back. Oh, Spot. I think Simple saw him there. It's going to go
Simple.
back for a finishing blow.
Oh, fuck.
Warrior kill somehow, some way.
He tagged him,
the
bro.
orb shot. Luckily enough,
Okay.
NAVI still have numbers on this site.
They do, and this is all enabled because Alexi is still pushed in the apartment.
No,
with Sundar Young
3
coming
of
out with
them
a
are
kill
so
down in the
low.
connector, leaves
They're
it
all
one
19
bit. This
HP,
guy's
bro.
had some great A-holds here, but this has got to be his best yet. He is in this alone. Alexi is a long way away. Bit flying solo.
Bit. Yeah.
To the good. Bit gives NAVI a chance.
2v3 retake.
Now there's time gifted to Alexi. Time that before NAVI were not owed.
Oh, he knows.
Suddenly Alexi is given room
Freebie.
to play the long
Oh,
game
he
here.
wants the multi-kill.
Flank. He knows he's
Just
getting
want
flanked.
This
Yeah.
picks up that one. Kraz now looping all the way back around to the ramp side with Bit
2v1.
finding Waro in middle. Down to the ramp. That comes together beautifully for NAVI. Starts with Bit over in jungle.
Let's
and it's
go,
ended
man.
with Alexi on that flank.
Get Alexi brained on right there. That's so perfect. He doesn't hold that
God
shot because he
damn.
heard the Palace player wrapping ramp. He's trying to stall it just so he can get the kill and get the nade on the perfect timing. And that could not have been better for the in-game leader of NAVI. Not just an ace in the T side to actually get them on the board after an absence of rounds, but now going on to win retakes
he's
like
tilted.
that. Even his position in B-Apps freed up Bit to stay there and get a multi-kill. This is the real NAVI right here, right now.
And that was a 2v5 recovery from Alexi and Bit in the end, so just insult to injury really for Monte, and they have to dig their way out of this hole fast. Surprised
Wow.
we didn't see a timeout there
He's
for
lucky.
LMBT.
Surely Monte have to be feeling panicked right now.
12-9, bro.
They may have had a dream run with some incredible upsets, but this may be the road
What was the half?
coming to an end.
Was it 9-6? Bro,
They surely
they didn't win a
recognized the chance
single
they
T
had in
round.
that last round. So wanting to try and
We're
play
7-0
with
right now.
that same momentum, but it is a huge round to have sucked away
6.
from you.
Oh,
So you
jinx.
imagine if they don't find this one, surely that's when the pause comes in. That's where they have a moment. But it doesn't leave them with many chances here. NAVI just going through the motions, picking up round after round on the CT side. Mid control taken for Monte to open up this
50
round.
seconds.
But they've only got 50 seconds left.
But look at Bit now. You know, that's pretty much the position in which Alexi was in the previous round on the B side. So NAVI is doing a great job of putting players on extremities in these forward positions where they get to either early information and a chance to get a couple of kills, or they can be on the flank if the action is on the other side of the map.
JL, he's had a nice recovery here, and he will
Nice
be required
simple.
once again with the B execute. Got
Here
a
we
late
go.
lurker on Catwalk.
JL
Not
Habibti.
seen yet.
Oh, no.
JL falls with a messy
Alexi
spray.
Bob.
Make
3
the
of them are
same
so low
goal.
once again.
Alexi gets more than you can ask for. Simple hits his, and low Warrow goes for the pawn. He has to cancel with 10 seconds. Simple
How
can
is he
stop
not
this
dead?
bomb and save the round right here, right now. He's done exactly that.
No
and
scope.
The bomb falls to the grenade. Navi,
Oh my- bro,
another
they are
robbery
pissed.
round. This time on the B side, they have not dropped
Fucking
the ball
Guardian
once
Angel.
this half.
They really have hit that flow state, you know, each player on point, understanding what they need to do for their team to win the round. You can see Simple,
That's
they're just
impossible.
scoping and buying time, knowing it's going to be very hard to plant with him there, Bit on the rotate, and they get it done once again. Still
Here
no
we go,
timeout
bro.
for Monte. I mean, you're
Monte, no
39
money.
down
Again,
on
no
a high
timeout.
guy. Not that many rounds
They
left.
just give
and
up or what?
this has to be frustrating to find the opening, really, but not being able to finish these rounds.
And it's a fucking B
Still
rush.
to
Let's
win
see
a
it.
single round in the second half.
They're going to try the fast B again. Out they go. Na'Vi hold the line. Alexi
Same
with
place,
the
guys,
first.
to
He's got
Alexi.
support every step of the way. JL
JL,
makes it
Habibti,
out.
it's on you.
Got to offer up some resistance. Does JL from bottom of the board? He'll get dropped out. Some Young deals with it. Simple tries to make a play. Monte explode into the B site, and now they sit in a 3v2. This is the round where they've got to deliver. They've been in positions like this before, and they've been uprooted by these two names. Ema dead. It's all
Bit
on
1v3,
Bit now.
I believe.
A 1v3 retake. Smoking his way.
2 of them are chunked up.
Given misses both those timings on the 2 Monte
He has a
players
kid,
as they
Molly, and
spread out.
a smoke.
Bit's going to try and make an incision now. Out through the market door. First kill is Bits. Molly is big. That forces the reaction.
What by what? What are you doing?
What a play!
So
A
fucking
mastermind.
easy.
He puts that one together like he's a detective.
What a beast.
Following clues. And he's got his man. Na'Vi, a 1v3 to find 14.
They cannot be
The
stopped.
coach is
And a
pissed.
10th round in a row. Put on the board by Bit.
It's clinical. Look at these headshots. Even the way he isolates his fight, hiding behind the
Highest
knowing
headshot
the Molly
percentage
forces the swing.
in the history of
Every
CS,
single
right
shot
behind
connects
Scream.
to the face of Monte. If you don't pause there, you're done for. And they may still be, even after the fact.
God damn.
How do you stop this Na'Vi? Not in this form. Maybe never.
Those are all headshots as
He
well.
knows
Yeah.
it's done.
That's it.
He's just so crisp, and yeah, I mean, now we see Monte
Just
with the
surfing his
timeout, but
fucking double cup
that was
fucking
only their
tea.
second, right? I mean, they still have 2 left. I feel like if they take one earlier, they maybe play this 3v1 different. You know, they're really scared of dying in a way, right? Of losing yet another round. So then,
Here we go, bro.
with some great utility, they even come out
Great
with a
performance
sort
from
of a double
SCY
peak,
though.
but
24
It
kills.
was just insane in that round, and I feel like it's too little, too late for Monte.
Monte full AKs now and Voro AVP. Let's see it. This has to be the round. Else GG well
10
played.
straight rounds from 9-4.
Not a single T round chat for Monte.
14-9. Monte yet to make a dent, and they finally
Imagine.
take a pause. But like you say, is that too little too late?
It might be. I mean, you've got one of your star fraggers with 6 kills under the radar. No one's really been saving them. Sure, Someday Young had a great opener. He had an ace in there, but he's among.
Dude, your heart kind of goes out to Someday Young here, right? You can tell he's given this his all.
I mean, at this point, it's not coming down to any one player. It's coming down to these 4-on-2s, these 3-on-1s, these all these 2-on-5 in there as well. Na'Vi are winning the most ridiculous clutch rounds. Monte are getting more than they bargained for. This is an entertaining show from Na'Vi. And they are slow and steady in this round. 40 seconds. They haven't committed to a
JL.
fight yet. Monte have a kill.
Oh.
That's JL caught out on
No
a wide
refrag.
angle. They're going to go for an ace split. Bro plays late while they come out the ramp, but Simple's
Simple.
3 players strong here
Nice
as well
one,
for
Zasha.
NAVI. MONTE are going into the stack.
Nice.
They can't get past Bit in the connector, not right away, but they will spam him out. A huge kill from Sumdai Young.
2 on 3.
And a much needed moment of
15
levity here
seconds.
for MONTE to move on.
Oh my
Sumdai
God.
Young, clinical second. It's left to Simple. Another 1vx. Simple moves in. Out through jungle. They've seen him. First kill found. It can't be another clutch against MONTE. Right now it's only terror. That's all they're feeling. They know how losable this is. They've lost every round like this so far.
He has a kit.
Simple switches off.
Ooh, so they don't hear the switch.
He's given this fight from jungle, but I can assure you Sumdai Young will not move lightly, will not make these decisions lightly. He waits in the bottom of con, trying to win this to time. Simple hops on the bomb, hoping this baits a peak, and he will get given his fights, but they elude him. Simple is out of time, out of chances, and finally a clutch is shut down by
Nice
MONTE.
try in the
It's
fucking
Sumdai
chat, bro.
Young rising to the occasion to give MONTE a 10th.
I wonder if that stick was going to come through, if that would have been enough. Sure, Sumdai Young was encroaching. Simple gets off because of Krasnal in Palace running at him, but that was a fake footstep. Sumdai Young wasn't certainly going to peek. That could have been a stick on the bomb. Nice try, but MONTE finally, cool. Just don't throw, guys. Just don't throw. They don't give him the fights. And great round for Sumdai Young. Crucial spray on that crossing bit and the headshot on Alexi. Sometimes it's not about the fights you win, it's about the fights you never take. And that round is
I'm
a
down,
perfect
bro.
example.
He's hit some sick shots this game. I mean, on both sides, found a lot of
Our
impact.
second timeout.
Just unfortunate, you're not really in a position sometimes in the closeouts to be there and help the team win the round. So we'll see NAVI, because of how dominant they were in the second half,
So
still
goofy,
have
this
a
cam. Fucking
optimal
VR
buy,
chat
right? A
vibes.
buy where they can have whichever gun they want, all the grenades, defuse kits as well.
Armor.
Although they opt for buying only 2.
What could go wrong?
I hate it, you know. Bit should
Oh,
get a
oh,
kit.
oh, oh, oh,
Ooh, didn't see the heads crossing there.
I think that's a very important clutch for Sumdai Young to have picked up. He's been the last guy standing in a good few of these rounds for MONTE. And not been able to find them. But
Nice.
can this give them their second win? As finally Sumdai Young closes around.
JL,
MONTE
please.
look to bring that aggression, bring that confidence into the next. JL could uproot this now, but it's just
Lol.
a tag. Shot misses on that trade out through Palace, and Waro will get it the second time around.
2v3.
NAVI in a 2-on-3.
Oh,
Nade
big
is
nade.
big, Nade is big, but
No.
it's just shy of Krasnal.
They need to, I think they can poke a little bit, but you also need to look at the save because of the money on the
Need
rest
some
of
more
the
bullets.
NAVI feel invincible. They're not saving, not today, not ever. 2-on-3
Alexi.
inside of the smoke and over the top
Lol.
of the site.
is
Doesn't
crazy.
see any.
How does he get away with that?
Here.
How does he get away with that?
At least
1v1.
they
Nice!
Now they fall.
What?
6 feet under, thanks to NAVI.
What a
It's again
boss
the
call from
captain with
Alexi.
3 kills and Ema to clutch up. My oh
Those are
my.
some big finish balls, bro.
Those grand finals on the tip of your tongue. NAVI looking to 2-0. And in this form, I don't think MONTE can stop them.
I cannot believe what I just saw. A guy has jumped on top of default with 3 of you
Only
inside.
3
That's how
fans?
scared they're playing
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
What,
They're scared
dude?
of losing yet another post plan. And Navi is taking advantage of it. You know, I'm here talking about potentially saving, but why would you? When you keep winning these rounds, just go for it. And MONTE, it's been too much in this second half. Too many
Bro.
wasted opportunities, and Navi seem poised.
This is like old Counter-Strike. This is like pre-save Counter-Strike. You know, we're just getting the most ridiculous clutch ups, the most ridiculous late rounds that come off of mistakes, that come off of over-peaking. But that's Counter-Strike, baby.
I love
Match
it.
point, baby.
Yeah, bring it back.
Bring it back.
People play too safe. People play too by the books. This is what happens when shit hits the fan. It's certainly entertaining.
Get us to the fucking grand
Waro.
finals, man.
Oh no, buddy.
See ya.
Running back out, and that's how
Nice
Alexi
one,
secures the opener in the final round of play here. MONTE, a man down, 4v5. Into the dying lights of Mirage, into the end of this tournament
this is
run
over.
they go with Bro dead in middle, Krasnal
But
falling
boys,
in the jungle.
I wanna see a
NAVI look to
GG
do it to MONTE, look to get their
for
revenge.
MONTE.
Sumdai Young has played a lights out map here, nearly 30
That was not an
kills
easy game.
deep versus his former team. And it might not be enough. He's out through ramp, bomb on his back.
Map
He's got
1 was
Demka
tough.
to support him to try and turn the tide in a 2v4. These are the sorts of rounds that Na'Vi have been winning time and time again. Now it's on Monte to try have that same gumption.
Let's not jinx it. Hold up.
Challenging,
Nice.
deals with
GG's
Demka,
in the
and
chat.
Sammy
Bang!
Young is triple swung from spawn. That's how it closes. Na'Vi in the grand final as they knock out Monte 2-0 to put a stop to their run.
Grand finals of CSGO's last biggest tournament.
Versus this Monte
Let's go, bro. And I'm cheering for them all the way. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. CET, grand finals. Second grand finalist will be decided in the next game.